Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. And today I have finally prepared for you the yearly setup and also my February monthly setup. I don't have any January setup because I got too late into this, but that's okay. I think it's better to have some kind of bullet journal than have it perfect, and that's kind of the mantra for this year. So I decided to use this Sakura Tsuki Notebook Therapy bullet journal. This one was from the spring collection from 2023, I believe. It's been in my collection for quite a while because I bought multiple bullet journals from them, and I'm kind of going through all of the ones that I bought. So since this is Sakura theme, I just decided to go with that. I kind of didn't really know what I'm gonna do as my yearly theme, and it just felt right. So that's what we're doing. And I decided to just do a very simple quote page just with the saying keep blooming. I feel like that's something that I really want to focus on this year. And then the year is just like very basic, like bubbly font kind of, and the O in there is one of those flowers. So very, very simple. I haven't been doing my bullet journal too much last year, which you probably already know. I ended in October, but I actually don't think I posted October or the 2 previous months on my channel. I'm not completely sure, to be honest. So, I haven't been doing this for a while and I'm kind of rusty, so I just wanted something very, very simple. And I didn't want it to bother too much. So the main theme is Sakuras, but I also used different stickers that don't really fit this theme. I have one pack of stickers that you can see right now, which is more like strawberry themed, but it felt right with the colors, and I didn't want it to do something too well. Okay, I would like if this was more colorful and actually more, I tried more, but I didn't actually have that many bird eggs here with me when I was setting this up. And also I just wanted to have something that's gonna be functional. Maybe I'm gonna change up the theme a little bit throughout the year because I know that this bullet journal will only last me for 6 months. It's not gonna be a full year type of bullet journal, at least I don't think so. But this one, I don't know how many pages does it have, so I guess we'll just have to see. And then I actually skipped a couple of pages because my camera ran out of battery and I didn't know this, but this is the last page of the setup and you're gonna see all the previous pages in the flip through. But these are my trackers. I did similar tracking setup last year. It was just 2-page one because I had a lot more trackers to do, but I actually haven't filled them out at all. So I decided to go a little bit more simple and hopefully fill them in. I do have a January here, which doesn't make sense, and I realized that right after I finished this because I'm not gonna have January in this bullet journal since I wasn't doing bullet journal at that time. But I have 4 main kind of trackers. So we have reading, exercising, then my retainers and my menstrual cycle. So that's kind of all that I'm tracking. I think that's more than enough, and I don't actually want to complicate this. Maybe I'm gonna add more again in the second half of the year, but right now I think this is more than enough. So let me kind of walk you through all the setups. You saw the first page. This one is very simple, very very cutesy, but nothing overly complicated. I do wish that I would have more colorful papers here, but I don't. Then these are the yearly setups. I have been doing it like this for the past at least year, but maybe 2 years, and I just really enjoy this one. Then I have 2026 reflection, just some important things. I have the same one from last year and I haven't actually filled it out last year, but hopefully this year it's gonna be better. Then things to check out. This one is every single time someone recommends a TV show, book, series, or anything that I should check out, I would write it right here. Then I have my Instagram trackers for both my bullet journal and my makeup content, and then content planner. 1 page or double page is for makeup and the other one is from bullet journal, and have notes, video ideas, and then each month for the first 6 months of the year. And here are the trackers. So this is the basic setup. It's super simple. It's only a couple of pages. I know I had income tracker last year and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna keep it minimal, and maybe I'm gonna change the layout for the like second journal I'm gonna start in the like July or around that time. And I kind of wanted to continue kind of with the pinky theme since it's February, so I'm gonna be like very basic. But I was thinking about new beginnings and something that makes me feel really hopeful, because that's kind of what I want this year to start. And I thought about air balloons. I don't know why, but to me they just feel like very hopeful idea. Just the fact that you believe the air and like the physics to actually carry you around so many feet up in the air. I just think that that's really poetic and really fun, and that's why I decided to actually go with this theme. But I decided to make it like very pinky reddish so that it fits February. I didn't want to do like a cold theme, even though it is very cold and snowy outside, at least where I live. But I just, I wanted this to be very positive, and I have been kind of in a really strange mood in the past couple days and weeks, so I wanted this to kind of cheer me up a bit. And again, I wanted a theme that is not too hard to do for me. I also have a lot of stickers that are air balloon themed, but I still wanted it to look kind of cute. And I decided to have enough of these balloons to spell out the entire month. So you probably already see that I have like one letter per one of these balloons, and it's just gonna spell out the name of the month. I have seen someone on Instagram do something similar, but with like a tiny postcard a while ago, like it was last year, I think, and I thought it's really cute, so I kind of came back to that in this theming. But I don't know who that was. Like I saw that months ago, so I'm not completely sure who the creator is, and I don't think I have that anywhere saved because I kind of searched through my files. But anyways, this is kind of what we're doing. Some of these balloons are just like stripy ones. Some of these are more of these like vertical stripy ones. I don't know how this is called. My English isn't all that great, and also this is just very out of my league when it comes to the vocab. But I thought that this is cute. I thought it's fun. I have a little bit of like lilac color there as well, just to, I don't know, spice things up a bit, make it not so monochromatic. And I think it's really cute theme. And I decided that maybe I'm gonna get more creative for the weekly themes, but for this particular video session and this whole 3 days of filming, I decided that this is gonna be the only page. It's gonna be like a really, complicated to make, and then the other pages I had finished within like 10 minutes. I just wanted this to be simple, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. I do have quite a lot of things to do on my second channel and in my life and in my work and like everything. So I wanted this to be simple but still kind of look cutesy. I don't actually know how these balloons and the like boxes are attached to each other, so I just came up with something. I don't really know how this works. I've never been to a hot air balloon, so forgive me if there's some creative freedom and if it doesn't really look like how it's anatomically correct. Then I have these kind of pinky clouds because I felt like it really fits the cover art of this journal, and also it just felt cute. And I'm sorry that the angles are changing so much in this video, but I don't have my regular filming setup, and also I don't even remember if I ever filmed my bullet journal here. I probably did, but I don't remember how I used to do it, and I probably don't have all the equipment here, and I'm gonna have to actually figure out how I used to film these, because filming these overhead shots is kind of complicated because my camera is directly in my line of sight, so I either can look through the camera to see what I'm filming and what I'm doing, but that's kind of annoying, and also it can lead to a lot of mistakes. But then if I like don't have the camera right in front of me, then everything is kind of in a weird angle. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I used to do this. Also, I need to see the camera and what it's filming, because these setups take like hours to do. Even if you're not really trying, it still can take like 2 hours, and my camera likes to like turn off or overheat or stuff like that. So I just need to constantly check it, and it's just once you start drawing, you just don't really care. And then I always find out like 30 minutes later, then I don't actually have a lot of footage. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I used to do this. But anyways, for the first page, I have this little cutesy vertical, that's the direction, right? Vertical, a little calendar. I've been doing this a lot in these smaller journals from Notebook Therapy, because they're not the A5, but like the B5, is that how it's called? The format that's like slightly smaller. So if I want to do a regular calendar, it either has to be like really skinny, or it has to be kind of upside down. I don't mind how this looks. I actually kind of like this calendar setup, but I know that some people also do like the skinny ones, so that they can face the proper direction. But I like it this way too. Then the second page, or like the next 2 pages, are for my content. So I have on the first page, it's just like from 1 to 28, all these rows, and I'm gonna write down all the videos that I'm gonna upload. And then on the second page, I have kind of like written it out by weeks. So those are gonna be more like a weekly tasks for my content, something that I need to prepare, something that I need to, check out or finish editing or filming, all of these like tasks that don't have a specific date, but I just need to do that in that week, is over here, because obviously the calendar that is on the previous page is a little bit smaller. So I'm just gonna have like normal errands and like stuff from my life, and this is just for content, so that it doesn't get mixed up. And also, it just takes too much space to actually like have both at the same time in the same calendar. So this just makes more sense. I decided to do one more of these hot air balloons. I do really like how this one turned out. I think it's quite nice, and I do like this page. I think it's simple, but it still looks kind of cute. And it didn't take too long to actually draw this, so I'm very happy with that. And I did a similar spread like this last year, but I don't think you saw that particular video, because I don't think I got to post it actually, because that's kind of where my hiatus started. But this one, cutesy, simple, quick. I decided to add a couple little stickers just to make it a little bit more fun and fun. That's all, and that's kind of for this page. And then the last page that you're gonna see today is my weekly planner, and I actually decided to do 2 weeks at the same sheet. And this is a spread that I have done a couple times last year, I believe. It's just very simple. You divide the page by 6 kind of rows, and then I just randomly scribble the dates and the weekdays and all that. So it's very, very simple. Then I just added couple of these stickers, and that's kind of it. Oh, and I drew a little bit of like pinky clouds in the background as well. But this one is very simple. I think the next week that I'm gonna do for Instagram and like the short form content, I will give it a little bit more time and maybe try to be a little bit more artsy. But for now, since I was kind of already tired and it already took me quite a bit to do this setup, I thought that that's enough. So here's how it looks like. Let me know if you like it. I hope you do. It is a little bit more simple, but slow and steady wins the race. I know I'm gonna get back to like drawing properly, but I just need to give myself some time. So let me know how you like this. I hope you've had a wonderful day. And bye, guys.